Every time a new Need for Speed game comes along, I eagerly await to see what the new hook is. I'm happy to report that after 5 hours of hands-on time with Need for Speed Heat, the hook of day-night switching not only feels refreshing, but also an interesting direction for the series. The new day-night system works like this. Every time you leave your garage, you're prompted with a simple choice. Do you want to leave in day or at night? And the choice affects far more than the Miami-like Palm City's visuals. Daytime is far safer and feels more like a traditional Need for Speed game. During your sanctioned races, there's less traffic and barely any police. And if you do happen to see the fuzz, they'll only chase you when prompted, aka giving them a good wallop. The races that are available are a mix of circuits, time attacks, and drifting trials. You can also explore the world at your leisure, fast travelling to any of your discovered safe houses when you wish. Nighttime, though, is a very different kettle of fish. Night mode feels like a combination of Need for Speed Underground and Hot Pursuit. The focus now is purely illegal street racing, where there's a constant threat of the police trying to bust you. You can no longer fast travel, and any rep you've earned, the game's version of experience points, can potentially be lost. Make no mistake about it, night is the place to be. Palm City comes alive with the neon lights, police sirens, and underground style aesthetics. It's also the only time you can build up your rep, making playing at night vital to progressing your reputation level and thus unlocking more events. Night mode is so much more attractive that I'm sure the thought you're having right now is, why would I ever play in the day? And it's a valid question, and one that Need for Speed Heat answers with its most interesting idea. The reputation you earn during nighttime races is never truly yours until you've returned home and banked the earnings. But returning home isn't as simple as it sounds. After a night race, you're often caught in a high-speed pursuit with the police, and you have to shake them off before you can deposit your rep. The plot thickens too. As the higher your heat, the game's version of a wanted level, the more rep you can earn. Heat, acting as a multiplier, actively encourages you to draw more attention before tucking in for the night. After every illegal race, the player is presented with an opportunity. Do you play it safe and bank what you've earned, or do you risk being busted to try more races, earn more rep, gather more heat, and essentially gamble for the bigger return? It's an interesting system for a driving game, and to be honest, reminds me more of zombie game Dying Light than any of its petrol-head peers. I love the idea behind the day-night switching, but my only real concern at this point is it feels like a safe implementation. I wanted the risks to be higher and the rewards to be sweeter. Avoiding the police at times felt a little too easy and sometimes formulaic, but I only experienced this in a small dose, so I'm hoping it really ramps up towards the latter half of the game. But the question still remains, why would I play this game in the day? Besides the reputation experience earned during the night, there's also a far more traditional currency that's earned during the day, the almighty dollar, referred to here simply as bank. Unlike the night races, all money earned during the day is automatically saved and added to your pile. Where rep is used for progressing the story, bank is used for buying new, faster vehicles and modifications. Gone are the awful speed cards from Payback, and back is a more traditional vehicle upgrade system. In my short time, I didn't experiment too deeply with the possibilities, but the visual upgrades definitely allowed me to add personality to my car. I'm talking coloured nitrous smoke, a ton of exhaust appearances and sound combinations, stance tuning, and of course, neon underglows. It's not just your car that gets a robust modification system too. At the start of the game, you're prompted to choose one of 12 stock character models, but once you're in the game, their outfit is pretty customizable. Adding personality to your avatar is welcome, if not a little jarring during the story mode. When your character looks like Skrillex in a Hawaiian shirt and a Jason Voorhees mask, they tend to stand out a little bit in the super serious storyline. While we're talking about the story, Gone is the wacky adventures of the obnoxious influences in Payback, and In is a far safer story of corrupt police officers and street racing. I only dabbled with the story for a short while, but what I did see seems perfectly acceptable for a racing game, if not a little uninspired and safe. After my taste at Gamescom, I voiced concerns that it wasn't leaning hard enough into any particular ethos, and I still feel this way slightly. I still miss a selection of police avoiding gadgets from Hot Pursuit and the dedicated street style of Underground. Need for Speed Heat feels somewhere in between these, and I worry that in an effort to please both audiences, it pleases neither. That said, the risk-reward mechanics that the night mode presents is such a unique take, not only for Need for Speed, but driving games in general, that it feels like Heat is genuinely adding something exciting to the franchise that I can see being iterated on for years to come. If you like this video and want to see more Need for Speed Heat, why not check out some of these videos.